All right, happy campers. It's your Uncle Daddy here. And today we're going to look at using cross server teleportation to save you some money. Well, game money. All right. So we have the base view. We're going to go down here to the bottom right corner and I'm going to click on the world map. Ta da! And there we are. Look at that. So pretty. Anyway, yeah, I'm just ad-libbing this. There's no script, guys. So if I make bad jokes or mess up, roll with it. Okay. So one of the first pieces of advice I have is when you're searching stuff and you go to a new server, uh, I like to tag them. I like to put a marker there so I can always get back real easy. So I keep mine under specials. You do you. And you'll notice here at the top, I have 2135, 48, 47, 46. I have a bunch of them in here, 45, and so forth and so on. I collect them. I guess it's sort of a hobby. All right. Now, how this makes this easy, especially since this server is in season one. Let me go back in here. Season one, we can jump to whatever server we want to. It's beautiful. So 2146 is the first one pops up. So I'm just going to go over here to my little arrow on the right side. And if you weren't familiar, this is how you share stuff. So if you want to share something in World Chat or to the Alliance, I would just click it and it gives me options to share and where I want to share it. It's not uncommon to see people looking for a server that they don't have marked in the World Chat. It's an easy way and you do somebody a solid. But anyway, let's get back to that. So 2146, since we have cross server teleportation is pretty much completely open, I can use any server to move myself any other place on my present server or my home server. And what that looks like. So again, I have the little arrow, I click it, it's going to zoom. It has now just taken my view. I haven't moved yet. It's just my view. And notice I always mark the capital, or in this case, the Royal Palace, since that just parks me dead center. So I just pick any old spot that I want on this server. I click it. Well, hold on. I may have made a boo boo. I guess I do have to find one in our war group. So let's find one in our war group. 2148. I know that one. So, important lesson there. They need to be in your war group. Let's prove me right or wrong. So, I'm going to pick that spot. Oh, lo and behold, look at that. The little teleport thing shows up. So, I'm just going to click it, drags my base over. Now, on Buster days or in cross server, when you get to this point, if you click the X, my base disappears from the screen. All that does is it allows me to pick a new spot. So in Buster Day, if you're familiar, when you do the cross server teleport to your opponent's server, it takes you right to their hive. And me personally, I don't like to land in the middle of their hive. I like to stay out a bit and strike from afar. So I found my place. I hit teleport. When I found the spot I want to end up, I just click check. Boop. And there I am. I am now on the other server. Now, to return to the previous server I was on, if you look up here, you have the little, looks like an undo or a back arrow, right? If you're playing on a mobile device, this, yeah, if I didn't mention I'm doing this on my computer, it's easier. This bar here, this sort of orangish brown beige bar is usually going to be right in the middle of your screen. So if you're on a mobile device, look for this in the middle of your screen. But, oh, an important thing to note, look over here, guys, where it says a time, a countdown. That's your cooldown timer. So you can go home anytime you want. But until this reaches 0, you can't use the teleport again. That's very important to remember on Buster Day, so you know where you are and when you can get places. Because if you're on home server and you're still on cooldown and somebody comes after you and you try to escape back over to the Buster uh, server opponent, it won't work. And those few seconds could cost you a few thousand troops. But anyway, I'm going to click this, taking me back to 2135. Oh, and look at that. It defaults to our alliance flag. And then all I do, pick my spot, and I would land there. That's it. Buster Day works the same way. But just remember on Buster Day, if you're going to the opponent server, you want to click there, slide over to Alliance Assaults, and when it is available, this button will go color instead of uh, black and white or gray and white. And it will also tell you right here if it's on cooldown for going to this server. Okay. And that is how you save yourself a whole bunch of gems. Because as long as the war grouping's going on, we can use those other servers in our war group to go back and forth. But you go, wait a minute, Uncle Daddy. I I don't know how to find the other servers in my war group. Fear not. I have the answer. Season 1 tab. Click it. Booyah. Look at that. And over here it says Warzone Expedition. I'm going to click that. Now this shows you, yeah, go away. This shows you the places where we have existing uh, outposts or uh, s- cities and such we've captured. So let's back up. If I go to season 1, let me find it. Grouping. There we go. In grouping, this shows you all the servers, and I believe there's 8. See, 2, 4, 6. Yes, 8 servers in our war grouping. By using this green button, you can go to any of them whenever you want. So let's go look at 2143. I click the go button. It shows you who owns what there. I hit go, and it's going to redirect me to 2143. Now you'll notice down here, it tells me, hey, you're still on cooldown. So I can't do that yet. All right. And that, my friends, let's go home. Shoo, go back to the base. And that is how you use cross server teleports to jump around anywhere on your map that you need to. So, very good when you have to run and go defend a structure or a city, when you're doing a take up space operation for one of your allies. Use the free cross server teleports to save yourself some dollars and some gems and to move about efficiently. I hope that helped you. If not, hit me up in the game. You know where I am. Peace out.